Good morning. It's Thursday morning, December 19th. A few more days and it'll be Christmas. This morning, I was in Revelations chapter 10, and I just wanted to share on verse 4, Revelation 10, 4. John here is speaking, and it says, "And when the seven thunders had sounded, I was about to write, but I heard a voice from heaven saying, 'Seal up what the seven thunders have said. Do not write it down.'" John here, he was receiving the revelation of Jesus Christ that he would give to the church. And at this part of it, in chapter 10, he hears something. He's spoken to by these, it says, by these thunders. He hears what they're sharing, what God's sharing, and he's going to write it down. And then he hears a voice from heaven, which would be the Lord's, and he says, "Do not seal up what the seven thunders have said, and do not write it down." Just seal it up. Keep it to yourself. Don't share it. Don't write it down. Interesting. But in our lives, when we learn to listen to the Lord, when we learn to hear His voice, when we spend time with Him, there are things He shares with us, and He wants us to share it with other people. That's what I'm doing right now. And then there's other times when we hear from Him, and He doesn't want us to share it. He wants us to keep it inside. He wants it to, we just place it in our heart. Maybe it's something He shows you about somebody, and all He wants you to do is pray. It might be something He doesn't want everyone else to know, but He needs that person to be prayed about. He doesn't want that person to be exposed or embarrassed. He just wants that person, He wants to work in that person's life. So He shows you. He gives you discernment. He speaks to you. But He wants you to keep your mouth quiet. He wants us to be, there's things He shares with us that He wants us to share with the world or with people. And there's things that He tells us, and we just keep them in our hearts, and we pray about those things. It takes a man or a woman that learns to listen to the Lord and to be obedient that God can use like that. I've heard my wife say many times, God tells secrets to those who can keep a secret. He's not going to share something with you that He doesn't want blabbed all over the place if you decide to blab it. It's no different than us. I don't go and share something with someone that I'm hoping they keep it secret, and then I find out that what they went and told everybody, that's the last time I'll share with them. So people who want to hear God's voice, people who want God to share His heart with them, they learn to listen. Lord, is this something I give? Is this something I share? Is this something You want other people to know? Or is this something You're just telling me from my heart, from my life, or to pray for someone else about this subject and to keep my mouth quiet? That's my prayer, is we will become men and women that seek God and are obedient to what He tells us to do with the things He speaks to us. Thanks for listening to me today.